second method. It is the Newton-Raphson. Okay, almost same with this previous methods, iteration x dx. Okay, we will rely this calculation and your ability of differentiation. How you find out the derivative of the equation. I use the different example. For example, I have y equals to a root square x minus 3x squared. Okay, and then the first step you have to find out is finding the first derivative and second derivatives of the equation. For example, here I found out I name the derivative with y's xn and y double xn. We will find dx minus 6x for the y xn, and then for y double xn is ex minus 6. Okay, why we should find out y and then y xn and also y double xn? It is used for finding out the requirement of the equation. Okay, what is the requirement? Is something like this: y 1 multiply y double xn 1 divided by y xn square should not exceed than 1 or minus 1, and it must not equals to 0. Okay, so this is the requirement. The next step, I will choose the x1. Okay, this is the next step. The next step is I find x1. Okay, how much is the x1 is up to you. Okay, as long as it meet requirements. Okay, I use x1 is a 1. Okay, you can use any numbers as long as meet requirements. After I decided 1, so I put 1 in all equation, y xn and y double xn. Okay, I find out that y is minus 0.28171 and then y xn is minus 3.28171 and double xn is also same, minus 3.28171. Then I put down all the value into the requirements, and then I will find that it is equals to 0.08584. So it means that and using 1, it will meet the requirements. After that, I made the table. Okay, it be different from the previous methods. We only use one column x, but for this method I use 3 columns. So x, y, and y xn. Okay, we have already find out x1. Okay, this is 1, and then the y, and then y xn. So how we find out the x2? It is very easy. We will use this equation: xn plus 1 equals to xn minus yn per y xn. So, for example, for finding x2, we will find x1 minus y1, y xn 1. And then for finding out x3, we use x2 minus y2 per y xn 2. For x4, we will use x3 minus y3 per y xn 3 and so on. So it's understandable, almost say in bahasa Indonesia. Then it is also same, something like iteration x dx. It will the indication of the iteration stop when you can find the change of the value. For example, until 15 or 16 iteration, you find out that the result is 0.57328. 0.7328 again and again. So it indicates that the iteration should stop here, and this is the value of the characteristic roots of the equation. Understand? Okay, as usual, I will give you a assignment. Okay, second assignment. I will send it in a WhatsApp group. Okay. Any question? If you have any question, you can write down in the chat box, or you can chat to the WhatsApp, or you can even meet me in campus. Okay. Now let's end the lesson by saying Hamdalah together. So I will see you next week with the different methods. Thank you for attention. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.